Hey everyone, Kaylee here. Today is makeover day. So I'm gonna be making over my closet. The before is so sad, I don't even wanna show it to you. It's so embarrassing. Mostly, I just had a big dresser that didn't fit in the space and clothes that needed to be decluttered. And so I'm gonna go through all that with you in the video and show you what I did to make it so much better. But also, I wanted to tell you guys that if you want to see my entire studio, because I've only given you glimpses here and there, I actually did a video with another YouTuber. Her name is Hello Mary Elizabeth. She does DIY and home decor, and she made over my room, and it looks so much better. So if you guys want to see the before and after of my entire room, I'm gonna link it above and below. I think you're gonna love it. Definitely check it out. Subscribe to her while you're there. That being said, I'm gonna show you how I fixed the closet of doom. Let's get started. So first things first, I had to get rid of those giant pieces that were not working for me, because even though like it's nice to have the drawers in the closet, it's not nice when it's taking up so much space. So I moved that dresser down to my living room and it's doing much better there. I also moved that little shoe organizer into our coat closet so that it actually can store shoes and not be in my way. And with that, I had a nice blank canvas to which I could add things that actually fit in the closet. So the first thing I did was to add in these Ikea Malm 2-drawer dressers. I got 3 of them, and at that point I decided to hold off on the rest of the storage until I had decluttered so I could see how much storage I actually needed. So I decluttered the clothes and the shoes and the handbags, and a lot of it was just like, would I be excited about wearing this? Like if I was gonna go to dinner or, you know, to see a friend or whatever, would I be excited to wear this piece? And if I wasn't, it went away, because it wasn't part of my life anymore. Once that was done, I actually realized that my handbags would fit into my credenza that Mary and I picked out while we were redoing the room. So I put them in that drawer, and I actually have room to grow. It keeps dust from piling up on them, and I have more room in my closet. So at this point I can really clearly see, like, do I really need more storage? And first I decided that I wanted more small drawers that I could put small things in, like socks or underwear, bralettes, like those things that don't really need a full drawer. So I picked up an Ikea Ekby shelf, which is just a long, what's meant to be a wall shelf with 2 drawers in it, but it's the exact width of the 3 dressers that I bought. So I just plunked it down on top of those 3 dressers, and I had 2 more drawers that would be perfect for whatever I needed them to be. The only thing that wasn't perfect was those gosh darn Ikea handle drawers where like it has the hole cut out and you reach in and pull out the drawers. Nah, it was too Ikea. It just didn't feel like me. It didn't fit the rest of my room that I just got decorated. It just, no. So I decided to perform a DIY. I grabbed some Haggeby drawer fronts from Ikea, which you have to ask for either in the kitchen section or in the warehouse section, and they'll bring them out to you. They're only $5 each, and they almost perfectly fit the front of the Ekby drawer. The only thing is that there's a tiny lip on the top and the side. That did not bother me whatsoever. So then I grabbed some Gorilla Glue and I Gorilla Glued them onto the front of each drawer and used little clamps, actually giant clamps, to hold them in place while the glue dried. That only takes like 30 to 60 minutes, but I let it dry overnight because I was sleepy. And the next day, took the clamps off and I decided to add some handles on. I picked out these handles from Anthropology. They were perfect for this because they have that cool like mid-century modern feeling. I felt like they would add something of this room into the closet. So I measured where I wanted the drawers handles to be, marked it, drilled the holes, and stuck the handles in. And once I had finished that, I took a step back and I was like, hey, this looks so much better. Just doing that extra little DIY that really took me less than an hour altogether made it look much more cohesive and much more pretty. So once that was done, I moved up top to the shoe shelf. I decided to add in an Ikea lac shelf, and I really just followed the instructions on the lac shelf. I didn't add anything fancy to it. I did use an app on my phone as a level to see whether it was even. That's a good tip because I did not own a level and I did not feel like leaving my house to buy one, so just use your phone. And also maybe be careful where you place your hand when you're screwing the brackets in, because I accidentally got my hand stuck to the wall. But aside from that, it's pretty easy. You just screw the bracket in, stick the shelf on it, screw the little screws to make it tight, and you're done. And I thought it was great because it did add more shoe storage, but the thing I didn't expect was that it made the closet appear taller. So it brings your eye up and makes everything look much more luxe because you're using all of the space. At least that's what I feel when I look at it. And my final step was to add in hangers that all matched. This was brought on because I went to Home Goods and I saw these like ivory khaki colored hangers with gold hardware, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's me in a hanger. I must have it. I especially love that they're a light color because it goes with the light colors in the rest of my closet, and it makes everything feel much more me and much more cohesive, and that's pretty much what I was going for. And once the hangers were in, this closet is done, and I am so happy with how it turned out. It's more beautiful, it's more functional, it makes me more excited for putting outfits together because I actually know where things are now. So all the things that I was hoping to achieve, I did, and I hope that this also maybe gave you some inspiration for things you could do in your closets or any area that you're trying to organize. That is it for today's video. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Be sure to check out Hey Mary Elizabeth's video where she transformed my entire studio. It is way cooler than the transformation that just happened. You're gonna love it, so click the link wherever it is, and don't forget to come back Saturday for another hair video. I'll see you then. Mwah. Bye.